Greetings, everyone. Well, it's closer look time here on the Multimedia Chronicles. Today we continue our look at some of my Disney afternoon DVD sets with Tailspin, with plenty of high-flying, high-adventure thrills and fun. Yeah, it took quite a while for us to get all of the episodes of Tailspin. We got the first 2 volumes many moons ago, and then it was a very long time before we got the final 11 episodes on Volume 3. But, well, at long last, it's complete. So let's check out all 3 volumes of Disney's Tailspin today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Yeah, so as I said in the intro there, it took us a while to get all of Tailspin on DVD. Volume 1 came out in 2006, Volume 2 came out in 2007, and it wasn't until 6 years later, in 2013, that Volume 3 was released as a Disney Movie Club exclusive. I guess it sold really well because the following year, in 2014, about a year and a half after the Disney Movie Club release, it got a wide release as well. So yeah, you might actually be able to find Volume 3 in stores along with the first 2 now. So pretty cool stuff. So Tailspin was originally released into first-run syndication in the 1990 to 1991 television season, with 65 episodes running Monday through Friday. Now, I remember when it first came on, I thought it was kind of a strange animal. Like, in the case of something like DuckTales, I mean, DuckTales was a pretty straight-up adaptation of what we had been seeing in a lot of the Donald Duck and Uncle Scrooge comics for years and years and years. But Tailspin was this entirely unique creation featuring some of these classic characters from the Jungle Book, as well as several original characters created specifically for the show. So, of course, we have Baloo as a cargo plane pilot, and he's joined by Kit Cloudkicker, an orphan who becomes his navigator, and they're working for a shipping company run by Rebecca Cunningham, and they meet up with the likes of Shere Khan, who is now a corporate CEO type, you know, always up to no good, of course. We have King Louie now as the owner of a nightclub. So yeah, sort of digging into the origins of this show, it's kind of this weird amalgamation of inspirations. The core concept of the show, being this high-flying adventure show, was actually based on a 1982 show called Tales of the Gold Monkey, which itself was not so subtly inspired by Raiders of the Lost Ark, which had come out the year before. The nightclub run by King Louie is a pretty clear inspiration of Casablanca, with King Louie being in place of Rick, the nightclub owner. Rebecca Cunningham, who runs the shipping company, was based on Rebecca Howe, the character played by Kirstie Alley in Cheers, which was quite popular at the time. So yeah, it was this weird kind of hodgepodge of inspirations thrown into this mix and just kind of stirred around a bit, and boom, Tailspin. And it actually kind of works. It's just a really fun adventure show, suitable for the whole family. You got all these familiar characters from the Jungle Book, very much in different roles from what we'd seen them in traditionally. And yeah, it's great stuff. So let's head on down to the black table and we'll take a look at all 3 volumes of Disney's Tailspin. Okay, so here we have Volume 1 of Tailspin. And hey, unlike a certain other Disney afternoon show starring some ducks you may be familiar with, this one actually includes the pilot on Volume 1. Imagine that. Yeah, I don't know why they put the pilot story for DuckTales on Volume 2. But anyway, Tailspin, they put it where it should be, right at the beginning. So in this case, it's a 4-episode pilot, not the usual 5 episodes that you often get with these types of things. But yeah, so as usual, slim cases in a slip box. We'll just slide that out and take a look-see here. So here we have, so there's 27 episodes total on this set. Quite nice. And I've said it in other closer looks, I'll say it in this one as well. I love these ones that are slim cases in a slip box, just because you get so much additional artwork with the packaging and stuff. It's great. I also like the fact that each disc is very safe and secure and protected in its own individual slim case all to itself. It's very nice. So here we have Volume 2. Of course, as a kid, I was actually a huge fan of the original Disney Jungle Book movie. So the fact that they brought Baloo back as an airplane pilot, I thought was just really kind of cool. You know, it's like one of my childhood Disney hero characters as the star of the show. You know, it's good stuff. Gotta love Baloo. And there we go. It's all nice and shiny. Yeah, I do kind of prefer the solid color artwork for the disc art rather than the sort of partially see-through shiny disc art, but it's alright. At least it's better than some of the plain Jane boring labels of just text on a white background that you get with some releases. So spin that around. And there we go. Yeah. Good stuff. So, Tailspin ran for the pretty standard syndication length of 65 episodes. So that was enough for it to run Monday through Friday, 5 episodes a week. So here we have Volume 2, which has an additional 27 episodes, so bringing the grand total up to 54 of the 65 episodes. Very nice. And there we go. So getting pretty close to the complete series. Now, as is the case with a lot of the Disney Afternoon releases, for a long time, this was the last release we had. Did they ever finish Tailspin? Well, stay tuned and find out. Let's take a look-see here. So here we have Disc 1. So they fancied up the disc art a little bit. I like this border here. Just kind of has this nice kind of almost, I don't know if I want to say like classic movie serial kind of feel to it, like in terms of the design. It's just really nice. I love the just all the artwork they do for these sets. They're just really quite lovely. And there we go. No interior art on any of these, sadly, but that's okay. And there we go. Yeah, this really does have kind of a Flying Aces movie serial kind of vibe to it. I like that. Good times. There we go. And take a look there. Yeah, so it's basically just the same cover art, made all shiny for the disc art there. But it is nice just to have disc art. That's something that sadly seems to have become quite rare these days. There we go. A lot of studio releases just kind of have very boring, plain disc art. But, you know, generally speaking, Disney goes a little bit farther there. Give you something nice and pretty. So just slide those back in, and there we go. Now there are no extras on these sets, they're just bare bones. So, of course, the big question, did they ever finish Tailspin? We have these 2 lovely volumes. We just need one more volume of a mere 11 episodes to finish the series. Well, Disney Movie Club to the rescue. Yeah, it was quite a few years before we got that final volume, but yeah, it's kind of annoying they even had to go to a 3rd volume, because I've got a lot of other cartoon sets in my collection that are of a 65 episode series, and they do it in 2 volumes usually, one of 33, one of 32. So I don't know why they didn't do that with Tailspin and they held over these last 11 episodes. But finally, through Disney Movie Club, we got the final volume wrapping up the rest of the series. So we do finally have all 65 episodes of Tailspin on DVD. which is great. I'll just take this out. So, if we pop it open here, pretty simple. I mean, it's only 11 episodes, so it's not like they need a lot of discs. But that said, they did split it across 2 discs, so you still get a nice high bit right on there. And what did I say about the disc art? Yeah, they just kind of skimp with a lot of their Disney Movie Club titles. Some of them have nice disc art, but most of them are pretty plain. Now, good news is, if you don't have Disney Movie Club, they actually did release a wide release of Volume 3 right there. So I guess the Disney Movie Club version sold sufficiently well that they figured, you know, there's some money to be made there. So they put it out in wide release as well, with a slightly different cover. If we just kind of put them side by side there. There we go. So you can see they use much different covers. Honestly, I like the wide release cover a little better in this case. I think it just looks a little purtier. And there you have it. So that is the complete series, all 65 episodes of Disney's Tailspin. And there you have it. Now, Tailspin has, of course, been re-released in slim packaging. I prefer these, the original releases with the slip boxes and the slim cases, because you get a lot more package art. But some of you may like to save on the shelf space, in which case the later re-releases might be more to your liking. Now, if you want to add any of these to your collection, I will, of course, include Amazon links in the description below, as per usual. Big thanks to those of you who use my Amazon links, because it does help to support the show pretty directly. I get a little kickback whenever you use those links. Doesn't cost you any more, but it does help to support the show. So thank you very much for those of you who use those links. Alrighty, well, that is it from me to you for now. So big thanks to you for watching. Big thanks to my Patreon sponsors. Be sure to catch me on Twitch. I stream just about every day. And I will see you next time. Until then, sayonara.